we see a squad from the Big 12, the Houston Cougars, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Utah Utes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Houston about to kick off to get things underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Utah's offense will come out first. And we've been really eager to see this matchup, this quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal than this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. If you make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
Yeah, they're a fun defense to watch, and this is a fun challenge for the defense, too, because it's an elite quarterback, right? Like, they can make you look like you're not as good as you've been all season long, so I'm looking forward to seeing this matchup and who wins it.
Motion from the wideout. They'll run play action. Here's the pressure. Firing to the right, complete.
That's one I think if the running back could have over, he would just let that ball sail out of bounds incomplete. Because he made the catch, but lost yards because of it. It wasn't an accurate throw. He'll know next time to just let that ball go.
They get to him as he throws. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. The Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Utes have a lot of options on second and inches. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
The Utes are moving quickly down the field. Off play action on first down. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Fires to the right. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, we knew coming into this one, this was an offense that wanted to come out, sling it around, but the timing is going to have to be a whole lot better. This defense has athletes who can close on the ball and make plays, and you saw it right there on that interception to open this game.
Throwing right. He makes the catch. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. The Cougars are in the hurry-up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Lofts one high and deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early to the ground with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This is why Rice-Eccles, one of the toughest places to play in all the country. Try to get your third down conversion in the midst of this. Oh, and he just flat dropped it. You do not see this guy do that very often. It'll be fourth down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Kicks it out of the air. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Lofts one deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll go to the ground. Stuffed almost in his track, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. I know you want to keep the ball away from the other offense, but going for it inside your own 40? Complete out of the backfield. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. The definition of four-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about, Reese.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Utes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. He wants to change this route. Looking downfield on first down. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got his man downfield. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. The Utes started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Utes! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was payday.
And the extra point is good. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. He'll do it himself, and this one will be stopped for no gain. Houston going up-tempo.
It doesn't matter what one play you have called, if you're running it inside or outside. If the defense gets penetration, everything's done. And you saw it on that play right there. Great job by the defense.
They make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Utah has the lead here. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Motion from the wide receiver. Got it set up on the outside. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. The mighty Utah student section alive and bringing the noise on third down. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop just across the 30 at the 31. It's fourth down. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Utah has it back in the offense coming onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, Dave. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. There he goes.
And obviously, this guy's been hyped up, and we talked about him in the Heisman race. What do you have to do? You got to finish strong. The voters are watching what you do at the end of the season. Awesome opportunity. Put together a 100-yard game last week. Put some stats up. Get a bunch of touchdowns. You know, really finish strong so you can get in that Heisman race and maybe go win that big trophy.
Got his man on the right.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
And the Utes come to the line with a new set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Utes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. And the catch right into the end zone. Touchdown, Utah!
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback, finding the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest, walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Houston offense once again. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too?
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the right. He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. And the Cougars can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the right. Got his man. He's trying to get it in. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. The Cougars had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Rushes on him. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? It's complete to the left. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the move? Taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. He's got him. Turning it on. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. Just going to keep it after the snap. Past the first down marker and still running. They run him out of bounds. He gets it to the 47. They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. To the air on 1st down. He's got the back in the middle. They make the stop, but how about the shot this sophomore quarterback took as he delivered the ball? And the Utes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. He stopped at the 32-yard line, pick up a 5 on the play, and it'll be a 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pulls it in. Wide open spaces. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn.
Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Utes! The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. South Alabama is in front. They've answered the bell today, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by 11 over Troy. We'll keep you updated on things in a game that could alter the balance of power in the Sun Belt. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. The offense set for a 1st down play. Gets open down the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Defensive. An automatic 1st down for this offense. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Finds his man. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Never a doubt. That'll trim the deficit to 15. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking downfield on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've been calling a lively one so far from Salt Lake City. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Rice-Eccles Stadium.
The Utes will kick it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a height.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Houston wants to play fast. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Finds his tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Houston will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's got it. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Might be calling a hot route. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Fires to the middle. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? After the incompletion, they go back up top. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
The defense really gets it. They understand what's going on. The quarterback is a threat to run the football. I have to understand that. It changes the way I play defense. Am I going to have more speed on the field? Whatever I do, I got to make sure I do what they did right there. Focus in on the QB, lock in, and make sure he doesn't beat me.
Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Got him in the open. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. And the Utes are flying down the field. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. So now it's second and long. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Got the first down and more. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Zings it complete to the right. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. The Utes want to pick up the tempo. On the ground. Touchdown, Utah! And the stomping has commenced. Well, you can hear the tackle drills for this defense next week already after all of those misses.
And I tell you what, it's so nice to have a running back that can smell the end zone. He's not going to be denied. Squares his shoulders up, gets powerful, smells that end zone.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. Didn't get anything done. 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need...
Found a seam on the left. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
A lot of times when you go to the stat sheet after the game, defenses are going to look at explosive plays. Like, we're taught to be top down, stay deep, don't give up those big plays, make them earn it all the way down the field. Bad job giving up the big play in the passing game.
The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Makes the grab. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Houston will snap it in the red zone. Looking to throw on 3rd. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll move the wide receiver. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job.
Taking it the other way. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. They'll try to get it through the air. It's complete on the right side. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
And And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Fires to the wideout. Working on the right. Touchdown, Utes! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Utah! And they turn it into a defensive score.
And how about that play by this defense? Reading the running back, coming out of the backfield, breaking on the football, making the pick, and then walking himself into the end zone for a touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Got the quick completion. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We've reached a break. It's Utah holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. Second down as we open the final stanza. Back to throw, it's Temple. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. New set of downs after the completion. The give to the back.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Finds his big tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. The D thinking bring some heat on third and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Picked up. Extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Backed up now, here's second and long. Wants to go up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Right on the money. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
This quarterback has been really good today. Has been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark. That's a pretty good day.
He'll toss it. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long, so they'll keep running.
Breaks into the open. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. The Utes are on the move. To the air on first down. Looking for the end zone. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. Trying to make magic with his feet. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
And that's a big reason why this offense is so dangerous. If they get the lead, because of this guy's scrambling ability, they can just close the door, put that foot on your throat, and not take it off. Nobody was open that time. It looked like he was going to get sacked, and he just very nonchalantly was able to buy himself some time, gets outside, uses his speed, picks up the first down. The offense stays on the field. They've already got the lead, and now they're just bleeding this clock away.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got his man on the right. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Houston offense comes onto the field. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Looking to throw. It falls incomplete. How about the trickeration on first down that just goes awry? Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw. It's Temple. Bringing the heat. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Charles. Building momentum. Picking up a chunk of yardage. Moving the chains out to the 34. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Johns. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Looking to fire. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Looking deep down the right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. They're working that left side. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. And the Utes have it with a 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on first down. Here's the heat. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. After picking up a couple of first downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays, and they've had a great day so far.
Looking for a deep man. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. On the move, he fires. Another incompletion on third down.
You know, I'll give it to the defense here. Obviously, it has not been their day, and this offense has gone up and down the field, lighting up the scoreboard, but you're still seeing this defense compete. And on third and long, expecting pass, everybody on the same page, you get the incompletion. That's something positive that they're coaching.
Converts on fourth down, still going. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first, it's at the 37. Last completion moved the sticks in, and let's see if they try it again. Throws toward the end zone. And give him another 6. A touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He'll be stopped, but good work there to get the ball out to the 37.